Hello, I am running so behind. I literally just finished cooking breakfast. Hence my sandwich came in with egg stream. Because sandwiches are where. Yeah. Extreme. Hi. It's been a very go slow morning here. So, yeah. But hello, let me grab a mouthful and catch up. Hello, Beanie, witchy woman. Beanie, congratulations on getting first. Sam, Sarah, kia ora. Oh no, witchy. I'm so sorry you've got COVID. That sucks. I am going to have to do a COVID test. I am aware. I was aware that this was a risk. And then, of course, sandwich. Hello. You love my braid? Thank you. This is called Amy is literally rocked out of bed and chucked on a blanket hoodie and is here. We have no makeup. We have no nothing. We have, yeah, it did look like a braid because this one I realised was tucked in, so it looks like a braid. It's actually two. Yeah, this is called Amy has no spoons this morning. As you can hear. It's called Amy is here, but she's also doing self-care. I still wanted to stream. I still really want to be here and stream. But I was just like, we're doing a no effort stream today. So I hope everything's in the right place. I'm just using this opportunity to test that everything's actually working. I think my laptop's in the wrong place. My camera doesn't seem like it's in the right place. It seems too, like, low. So I think my camera is back in the wrong place. Because, of course, I had to pull my setup apart to go to Auckland and take my laptop with me. But yeah, so if anyone wasn't aware, I went on holiday over the weekend and I went to Auckland to Armageddon, which is kind of like a New Zealand version of Comic Con. It's the closest thing we kind of have to a big con here. I only went for one of the 4 days. But it was really, really fun. I got lots of new goodies to show off. I got to catch up with lots of people. And I caught a cold. The cold that keeps on giving. So yeah, when I woke up, I wasn't even feeling hungry. I was actually feeling quite nauseous. So hence why I'm just going to quickly finish eating this. We're just about done. It's literally just a fried egg, fried in Szechuan chili oil and green onions. So it's spicy. And helping clear my nose out. Right. Done. You can just go on the floor there. So we are done. So I also have a cup of hot lemon water to keep me going, as well as energy drinks and plain water. But yes, let's put you on the art screen and let's show you some of the goodies that I got. Seems like everything's holding, so I did set up everything right. It throws you out so much when you go away. I also went and picked up some cough drops and the new colouring Kevin this morning, so oh good Witchy. Alright, colouring Kevin. I didn't technically buy this on holiday, but also it's brand new this morning. Yeah, say you're a granny without saying you're a granny. Have a cup of hot lemon water, right? No honey. I don't like honey in my lemon water. I like, if I'm gonna drink like hot lemon water, it's literally just gonna be lemon and hot water and nothing else. It's literally the entire lemon in here, plus one slice to look pretty. It's half the reason I popped down, because I needed more throat drops, so I grabbed those. And then the owners of the shop also put out boxes of lemons when it's lemon season, so I picked up a bunch of lemons from them for free. And then it turned out a colouring Kevin came in well as well, so I got a colouring Kevin. But yeah, we got lots of lovely things. By the way, please let me know if the mic's too quiet, music's too loud. The music's feeling very loud to me, but that could also just be me in my head right now. So yeah, you can see lots of stuff. If you're in New Zealand and planning to buy off Mighty Ape, this is a generic $10 off code. You have to spend $49, but feel free to use it. It's just Armageddon 23. Chai! Music's a teeny bit loud. I will turn that down. That's wonderful to hear, because then I can turn it down. Alright, let me know if that's a bit better. Hey, Chai! So, we got lots and lots of lovely stuff at Armageddon. We're going to start with the prints, and we're going to start with this amazing one here. So you will get a little bit of a shine reflect. But this here is actually by Random Fun, who's one of our mods in chat. This is their artwork. So, one of the people I was very, very excited to catch up with. And yeah, as soon as I saw the Beholder print, I was like, Rainbow Beholder, I'm going to need that one, Fun. So, yeah, very, very excited to get that one to add to my D&D wall. And then I also got these two, which is by the same artist, which I thought was stunning. Oh no! Oh no, something happened to your back, Shy? I'm sorry to hear that. Back pain sucks. I need to say much more than that. Back pain sucks. Yeah, so these prints here are by an artist called Amanda Toda. She's actually a tattoo artist, but she was selling some of her prints as well. So there's a bunch of people doing tattoos at the con, which was really cool to see. So I really like those. So those are going to go up at my wall. That's all good, Witchy. I'm just going to show off what I've got and then I'll get into the colouring. Yeah. I don't know if Fun actually sells them anywhere else other than just Armageddon. I'll have to ask. Because there's also like a skeletal dragon that looked pretty cool too that I was interested, but I knew I wanted the beholder. So. And then we got this set of earrings, which I've actually already worn once. They're really, like, I don't normally do gold because gold usually irritates me. And I got these ones because I knew Mum could swap them to the sterling silver that I usually go for that doesn't irritate my ears. But she said that they were actually sterling silver. And I was like, yeah, I don't. It's like, no, they're gold. They're going to be coated. But yeah, put them in and they didn't irritate me too badly. That's something I could wear all day because they'll still irritate me eventually. But I could still wear them for quite a few hours without irritation, which was cool. So yeah, they're pretty. I almost said 00. Yeah, went to the emergency department at 4 a.m. Oh, frickin' heck, Chai. Oh my god. That's so much. I am so sorry you're having to deal with all that. Jeez. I hope they figure it out and get your money back. Because, oh my god. Alright. Another set of earrings that I got. I mean, I had to get these ones. Putting the labour in Labour Day. Tell me about it. Bloody hell. I hope they got you all sorted at least. And got you on those good pain meds and muscle relaxants. And yeah. All the love. All the good vibes to you. These ones are actually made by Whoop, who pops into chat every once in a while too. So Whoop, I've actually got some of his art on my art collection as well. One of his dragon drawings, but I saw these, I was like, I'm gonna need those. So yeah. I was very like, I need glittery blue artist palettes. So I ended up getting 2 pairs of earrings. And then the last thing that I got was a bunch of stickers, because we love stickers. There's so many people selling stickers. But I got all these ones because these are all like little dragons with dice. And they're based on this lady's polymer clay creations, which are really, really cool. That's right, the Fae Emporium. So she does clay ornaments and hand-dyed cross-stitch fabric, which was really cool. Fae Emporium, if anyone's looking it up. But yeah, I just got a bunch of stickers because they're like, that's so good. And, you know, stickers. There were so many stickers. I could have brought so many stickers. I was quite proud at how controlled I was. Like, I could have got a lot more nuts, but I was really trying to find things that I genuinely loved. And I went round a number of times and looked at everything before I made purchases and like really thought about it. The only thing that I brought like on first sight was these prints when I passed her stall, because I could barely ever get into this stall. And the moment I saw these, I knew I was going to want them. Like there was no doubt in my brain. So that's the only thing I brought like instantly. Everything else I kind of scoped out for a while. But yeah, that's everything that I got at Armageddon. And then of course, the other big thing I did was hit up the art shop. Thanks to you lovely folks, I had a bunch of money in the pencil fund. So all my tiny nubs have been replaced, which is so good because the nub situation was getting really, really bad. Like, we were starting to get a lot of these babies. And now I have replaced them all with big, lovely, long pencils. And it's feeling good again. Contacted Westpac, clearly through. Sweet. I'm so glad. Samsara's onto it. Mod with the most. And then the other big thing that I checked out as well is Sound Asleep. Was there as part of New Zealand game designers, and their game Adaptory. So I got like a little card about the game, but I ended up giving that to Fun when I was at their stall, because I was like, oh, I can go back and get another one, and you know, Fun wasn't sure if they could get over there, so I gave them the card. And then I could never get back in there because this game stall was always so busy. So it was huge. Apparently 40,000 people went through. Like, it was a huge, huge convention. So the hospital was also recommended I don't go to work until next Monday to let it heal properly. And she gave me a bed cert, and she agreed she's for annual leave, as I'm technically not sick. You are sick though. Like, sick is not like this. Like, sickness is like taking a day for mental health is a sick thing. If you have a physical limitation that is preventing you from working, that means use your sick leave. You can use your sick leave because your family is sick, your immediate family, and you were taking care of your family. Like, sick leave is not just because you've got a cold. You have a medical certificate. You have every right to use your sick leave. You have no more sick leave. Okay, that's different. Yeah. You take mental health days of your sick leave. Yeah. And that is absolutely valid and completely covered by the Health and Safety Workplace Act. Mental health days are sick days. And I've told so many people that. And they're like, really? I could take one for what? Because I just need a break? Yeah. That's a mental health day. And it is covered by law. You are allowed to take out I can't deal with this today day. I'm a casual, so I don't get any of these. But I also have the ability to ring up and go, yeah, I'm not fucking working today. I don't want to work. So I'm not like that. But, you know, if I need to, I need to. Alright, so the other thing is, where we left off on stream, I had shown you a little bit of the side here, and a little bit of the floor, and a little bit of the flags. And the idea was that I could carry on with all of that, and when we would come back, we would have the background and the floor and the bunting done. And I think I even said, you know, like, oh, and maybe I'll get started on some of the, like the marbling and the side frames and all that stuff, and we'll come back with lots completed. Well, you can see just how much I actually got done. Which was just some of the background wall. We were over optimistic, but then again, that's pretty common. It's pretty common with me. So we did a bit though. So yeah, we've got this half entirely done, and so now we're just going to finish off this half, and then we can get started on the floor, and then we've got the marbling to do, the bunting. And once all that's done, then we're going in and doing all the fun little details that will really start bringing it all together. But I'm really loving the choice of the red. Like, I really think the red just really helps it pop. Is that why you're not sitting right? That's why you're not sitting right. You're in the wrong position. Bringing the positive vibes. Heck, yeah. Yeah. Everyone needs the positive vibes today, especially Chai. I hope it heals up soon, because honestly, like, back pain, ugh, you go suck it. Okay. See, now I feel hot and cold again. I got the sweats, but I also feel cold. Yay, we're definitely sick. Cool, so And the other thing I didn't get onto at all was doing my animated emote, because we have the subscribers at the moment to do an animated emote. So we'll see how we go with that. Alright, so why is my makeup bag up here? That doesn't need to be up here. So yeah, it was a really, really good weekend away. It was very long, and it's always nice to come back to your own space, but it was a really lovely weekend away and really good catching up with family. So travelled up Thursday, Friday, mostly just chilled around my aunt and uncles, and then we did go to the art store. They didn't unfortunately have the colouring book that I was looking at in stock, so I ended up getting a bunch of pencils, like $100 or so worth of pencils. So I got all the refills that I needed thanks to you lovely folks watching the ads and subscribing and your biddies and all that sort of stuff added to the pencil fund. And then I also got, as well as all the Polychromos refills that I needed to keep me going, I got, I think I got 8 new Inktense pencils. So of the original 72 set, I think I have 5 left to get. Of the original 72, there's now 100 Inktense pencils, but they haven't released that additional 28 anywhere else but England at the moment. So I've nearly completed what I can get of my Inktense pencil set. And then I also got the white Posca and the 1MR that I always use up and desperately needed. And I also got the black 1MR Posca that I've been meaning to get. And then because they didn't have that book and I had a little bit left over, I was like, right, well, let's go and get some extra Poscas. So we got the green 1MR Poscas. So I used the 1MR, so the really tiny fine ones. And then I got a gold and a silver, which is my first of the metallic ones, and they're so pretty. So I'm looking forward to using those. So yeah, that was my little haul from Gordon Harris. And then, so that was my Friday, and then we got my cousin from her place, and she came and stayed at my aunt and uncle's for the weekend. Saturday was Armageddon all day, and then Sunday was recovery in the morning. And then my cousin, she is a big Taylor Swift fan, so we wanted to hang out, and so she said, could we go to the Taylor Swift concert movie? And I was like, yeah, okay. I like Taylor Swift. I'm not a huge Swiftie, but I do like Taylor Swift. I don't know a lot of her latest work, but I knew her earlier work. And so we went and booked in the movie theatre. And we booked up the back because I need somewhere to put my walking frame that was out of the way. So it's like, oh, if we book up the back, we could shove the walking frame out of the way. No, this movie theatre that we went to hosts like 300 plus seats, and you come in the middle and you can go up and down. And I just look at my cousin, we're like, well, we're not going to go into our seats that we booked, but we just took a seat in the middle because there was actually gaps in the middle where you could park a wheelchair. So we're like, okay, we'll just take here, and if somebody has booked here, we'll just see if they'll be willing to swap and apologise and explain the situation, because obviously I can't mobilise up 22 steps to go to our booked seats. But it was fine because of this massive theatre that holds like 300 plus people. There were 16 of us. There's 16 plus us, so like 18 people. There was less than 20 in this movie theatre. It was so empty. And of those 15 of them were tweens and younger. It was all tweens and teens. Tweens, teens, like most of them would look to be about 13 or so, down to about 7, and then like 3 parents. And us. So we were like, cool, we feel old. But the great thing was, because they were kids, they had no qualms, and so they were up and dancing and singing all over the place and using their phones as if they were at the concert and like filming the screen and filming themselves with the screen. And they just kept on like working their way down, and eventually were dancing right down the front, which meant we found okay to kind of just sing along and wiggle in our seat, because the movie is literally the concert on the movie screen. So yeah, it was an interesting experience, but my God, did it make me feel old. Because again, like, there's nothing like watching a 7-year-old singing along to, like, I'm feeling 22, and it's like, kid, no, you're 7. You're 7. So yeah, it was very crack up, and there was a moment where, like, because they were using their cameras and they were filming like TikToks or videos and like filming themselves like they were at the concert, they had their lights on, and so their lights would like catch in my eye, and at one point I was almost going to be that person that's like, can you not? And then I'm like, God, I'm that person. I'm about to be that person, you know, the older person who complains about the youngings at the movie theatre. I'm like, I can't be that person. I can't be that person. And then just watching them bounce continuously with this movie, it's just like, oh my God, I'm old. I'm so old. But yeah, it was really good. We stopped at the supermarket and brought a bunch of snacks, which we shoved into my trolley so we could sneak in there. So we had lots of yummy snacks, so we watched a movie. So that was Sunday, and then Monday was the bus trip back. So yeah, it was a pretty chill, good weekend, and Aunt and Uncle were lovely as per usual and always so kind when hosting me. Ooh, and then it's quite a mission of a trip back. And the ironic thing is like, so we stopped at Hamilton, and I actually ended up with an hour in Hamilton, which I didn't realise. Like, normally, because there's very few buses that go to my town, so I can only travel home on certain days, and they don't run the bus the full distance, they just run it to Hamilton because it's a main transport centre, and then you just switch buses there. So, at Hamilton, normally I'm racing to change. Like, normally you only get like 5 minutes or so. I know, Sandwich, I know. Normally you only get 5 minutes at Hamilton. Like, you get out, you chuck your bags over, you go to the toilet, you jump on the next bus. Like, I bring food for the Hamilton changeover because I never get to stop at Hamilton. And so yesterday we get there, and we get there early, so I had an hour to kill. And I did think about messaging you, Sandwich, but then I was like, oh, it's so last minute, you're probably at work or doing something. So I was like, I went to the bathroom, I got my food, I had to sit down, I was having a vape. And then I realised something, because it's an hour, and Gordon Harris, the art store, is right across the road from the bus depot. And I'm like, oh my God, I could go to Gordon Harris. But before I crowed across over, because the car park looks empty, and I'm like, are you closed? Because it's a public holiday. So I look it up, and of course it's closed. It's just like, God damn it. Yeah. But if it happens again and I'm on that route and I realise that I actually have an hour, you had Labor Day off? Oh. Okay. Well, if I know in future that I have got that extended leg, I'll let you know. Because again, I normally only have 5 minutes. It's usually jumping between buses. It's usually a very quick changeover. But yeah, not only was our bus early, the transfer bus was a little late, and then we just had extra time. So I think normally I'm only meant to have 25 minutes, and by the time I get off the bus, get my bags to the new bus, go to the toilet, and then have a vape, like I'm loading onto the next bus. So normally like 25 minutes wouldn't be long enough to catch up, but yeah. But my aunt and uncle were talking about possibly another time to catch up, and I do want to get over to Gisborne again, which means there'll be another Hamilton transfer then as well. It's the same issue I have, like, because the bus from New Plymouth to Hamilton isn't every day, and then the bus to Gisborne, because it's a Hamilton to Gisborne bus that I take as well, because again, there's no New Plymouth to Gisborne, so I do New Plymouth to Hamilton, Hamilton to Gisborne. That's not every day either. So there's only 2 days where there is a New Plymouth to Hamilton to Gisborne bus. There's an extra day where I could do a New Plymouth to Palmerston North to Hamilton to Gisborne. But yeah, it's that one I think worked out to be like 19 hours or even longer, and it had like it must have been longer because I feel like there was a 6-hour stopover somewhere, in which case you might as well just get a motel room. So all good, Sammy. Enjoy the work. Thank you for being here. I know you're doing the work, Lurk. But yeah, so there'll be more travel. Like, one of the best things I got out of this weekend was more confirmation on just how independently I can mobilize. Like, I've been feeling really trapped in my town. I've been feeling, especially since I don't drive anymore, like, it's just this feeling of I am trapped here. I can't go anywhere, I can't do anything, and I have nowhere in New Plymouth to go. Which is why streaming's been so important for me. Like, you guys have really helped get me through a lot of shit at the moment. And I'm really, really grateful to you all hanging out with me here and being here and just keeping me company, because I don't talk about everything online. But there's been a lot of shit lately. And so being able to go on this trip and just be able to like prove to myself that, like, sure, I have to rely on buses, so I'm on someone else's timetable, you still need the funds to do it. But if I wanted to jump onto a bus and go to Wellington, I could. I just have to, you know, it has to be on the schedule, but I could. And that's the point. Like, yeah. Most of the drivers have been amazing with the frame. They're really kind and caring about getting me on and off the bus safely. Every bus that I took in Auckland to get to Armageddon, the bus drivers didn't even question lowering the bus. They just started lowering the bus. They were like, where are we dropping you off? You know, I got onto one bus because I had to take 3 buses to get to Armageddon and back. Within Auckland as well. There's a lot of buses this weekend. And on one of those buses, one of the dudes was sitting in the disabled seat and he was just chilling there and he had his arm up and his leg stretched and he just looked at me and he wasn't going to move. It was very clearly a challenge. And I have to sit in the disabled place because the seats fold up there and that's where you park the walking frame, so it's not parked in the aisle and a trip hazard. Like, it's not me being like, I need the disabled place. It's because it's where I need to put my walking frame. Like, legit, that's where it goes. Right? So he's just sitting there and he's just challenging me. And I just look at him. And before I could say anything, the bus driver's up out of his seat and goes, "Oi, you need to move." She gets that seat. Move. Just, like, kicked him out. So, yeah. Like, didn't even have to do anything. Just so lovely. So, it gave me a lot of feelings of independence, which is something that's very easy to lose with me, and a lot of sense of I can get out there now. Again, I have to do the travel part, and like now the travel part's the easy part. It's always the accommodation. Spambot, you should have picked up that. Sandwich, would you like to practice batting? No, you don't. Sandwich, why are you doing a mod here? Oh my god. Okay, let me get rid of that. Sandwich, I thought you were a mod here. Did I never mod you here? Did you want to be a mod here? You do not have to be a mod here. Did I only mod you on Sammy's channel and never mod you here? You do not have to be a mod. You do not have to be a mod. I could have sworn I did mine when I did you on Sammy's as well. You'd like to? Okie dokie, let's get you modded. again, like the very few times that we have use of a mod on this channel is just spam bots, and they're very, very rare. Right, you should have a sword, and remind me later on to give you Twitch mod role in the Discord too, so you get the Twitch mod channel, which has absolutely just as a link to the commands basically, and if I have anything I'll post it in there, but I very rarely do. I think the last time I posted it there was a charity stream. There you go, you can also now do exclamation swing. That's a mod only command. Look, as long as most of the time, most of all the mods are doing here is shout outs, and then occasionally they ban a spam bot. That's about it for mods on my channel. We're pretty good here, but I do like to have a few people around just in case. But honestly, we're pretty chill. Yeah. I could have sworn I did it at the same time, unless while practicing I got FUD to like time you out or something, because if you like time out, if a mod times out another mod, they lose their moderator status. So that's all I can think of, is in practicing we got someone to time you out. I could have sworn I did, maybe I didn't. Oh well, done now, fixed up now. I don't know, I'm too foggy to care right now. So yeah, this is why. Never been one here? Did I just plumb forget? I'm sorry. Wow, it's been a long time that I have forgotten. Oh gosh. Again, we don't do a lot with mods, so I don't remember to do the mod thing a lot. So but oh good. No, when Samsara modded you, I was also wanting to mod you on my own channel, like it's a 2-for-1 deal. I usually was going to mod the same, but entirely forgot when I made you the mod on Samsara's channel for her. If I did it, or if I taught her how to do it. I don't know, it's so long ago, and honestly my brain's so foggy right now. Anyway, it's fixed up now, so we're sorted. So you can see why I was wanting to get this background done off stream, because it really is just a lot of me colouring over the same spaces very lightly and building up a lot of tone. It's not the most fascinating, but it really does pop when I do it. Like, it really adds to the piece so much. So it's gotta be did. But yeah, no, it's quite good, because one of the things that I was thinking of doing was actually doing another charity stream coming up too. I'm in the mood to do another charity stream. I quite like doing those. I'm not sure when I would squeeze that in though. Gotta work that one out. Yes! Costume. It's funny, this morning when I was quickly checking some stuff, one of the things that came up is, because I've been talking a bit about sewing the last couple of days between Sammy and, like, with you doing the drag and then looking up drag artists naturally anyway, and just looking at costumes and stuff. There's a sewing school in New Plymouth that's just moved up the road and is now, came up advertising. There's also a sewing school in this building, it turns out, which cracked me up. So yeah, it was like, hey, you're interested in clothes and costumes, here's a sewing skill. And I was like, oh, yeah. Vi, hello, how are you going? How's TwitchCon? Yeah, so many friends. Oh my god, so TwitchCon was incredible. I'm so glad. Because Armageddon was filled with costumes and cosplays. I've also been talking about cosplays with my cousin, because like I have my Jester Lavore cosplay that I love, and I just chucked on a tank instead of the corset, so it was super, super comfy. At the airport now? Oh, yay! I hope it all goes home safe, you get home safe. I'm glad to be your airport entertainment. We're just talking sewing. Because a bunch of stuff relating to sewing keeps coming up in my feed, which makes sense. But yeah, me and my cousin were talking about like other costumes that I could do and build for cosplaying, and we were joking about how we could integrate the walking frame. And it's like, I could just pull out cardboard and turn my walking frame into Thomas the Tank Engine and dress myself up as the conductor. And then my cousin was like, no, turn it into the Titanic and dress up as Rose and have Jack behind you. And it's like, no, I be Jack because I'm constantly holding the Titanic, aka my walking frame, and we have a doll in front being Rose doing this, plus Jack would be an easy cosplay. And we were just coming up with like really stupid cosplays that involved the walking frame. And like one of the ones I said was, if I could build a massive fucking hoop skirt, like so big, that covers the entirety of the walking frame, and then just have like a car, and then like have bodies under it, so it's like you're just running over people, or like you could have like a fog machine under there, like you could do all sorts of cool stuff. You have a sewing stream coming out? Yes. So yeah, it was like, if I did do the Titanic one, like the Jack cosplay is easy apart from the wig, because I have issues with the size of my head and wigs. But it's essentially a white shirt, right? It's white shirt and pants. It's not a hard cosplay. And then the doll, I could I could make a doll out of fabric and like just insert a bar at the back so her arms are like that, but then it could like travel flat. And then the framework would just be turning that out of cardboard and designing it so that it can be looped on at the back, but then also travel flat. So it would also be a portable costume, which was like, that's pretty cool. And so I am pretty tempted. It's cracking me up to no end, the idea of this concept of a costume. Like, who dresses up as Jack from the Titanic? Who dresses up as the Titanic? That's not exactly a typical cosplay, but it just cracks me up so much. And the fact that it uses my walking frame, and so the walking frame is an integral part of the costume, just makes me very happy. Because again, I walk around with my arms on the walking frame, so it would almost be like I'm holding Rose the entire time. Ooh, that sounds very cool. I have to do some repair work on my costume as well, mostly on the horns. My headband that I wear with the horns on it, one of the horns popped off. The horn is fine, it's just what adhered to the headband has popped off. But I've been meaning to pop them off the headband and actually put them on clips so that they can clip in place and they can stay in where I put them. So I'm going to do a little bit of repair work on the costume. And then the brown tag that I wore instead of the corset, like it worked really well in terms of comfiness, but it just looks very plain compared to the rest of the costume. Like it's very clearly just a store-bought brown tag. So I will be on the hunt for some sort of brown waistcoat at the op shops, so that I can swap that out for a waistcoat that's maybe a little bit more decorative, and then it'll feel more appropriate. And I still have the corset that I can wear, but on the days that I don't want the corset because I don't want it pressing on my back, I can swap it out for the vest. It'd still be appropriate, but not be as accurate, but still look appropriate. Because again, it is a humanized version of Just a Live. It doesn't have a tail. I never ever get to take the giant lollipop because it's too big to take on the bus now. So I've never ever been able to wear it with the giant lollipop, despite me spending ages making that lollipop. But yeah, and then the other thing that I need to do for Jester Lavora's cosplay is, I have all the fabric and I have the pattern prepped. I just have to cut it and sew it, is the cloak. Because there's actually a green velvet cloak that goes on, because I can't wear a sweatshirt with it because the sleeves are so big. So there's actually a cloak that needs creating for it. So, and if I am planning on going to Wellington Armageddon, because there's a lot of friends down in Wellington that I would also like to catch up with. And if I know, like if I think in my head, okay, I'm going to Wellington Armageddon, and I start looking for accommodation now, I should be able to find something that's disability suitable that I can actually afford. And I might see if I could go for a few days. If you want, I can make it for you. The cloak, or it's not hard. I have a sewing machine. Like, the cloak's really simple. But yeah, a lot of it, most of my cosplays are pretty simple. They look complicated, but it's because they're taking time. Yeah. I didn't even use the plum bob after rushing to make it. Oh no! But yeah, and then apparently Palmy Armageddon is really good as well. Oh, I actually already have the fabric. This is the thing. It's all in the box. I have the fabric. I have the backing fabric. I have like everything ready to go to make the cape. I just never got around to making the cape. Because every time I've worn the cosplay, I've worn it at Auckland Armageddon, which is so freaking hot, you don't need the cloak. But if I'm wearing it at Wellington Armageddon, I'm gonna need the cloak, because Wellington is freezing. So I actually have it, and I had brought it for that purpose. Plus, in my head, it also is a really good just DM's cape, because it's just a cloak. It's literally a hooded cloak. So I make a really perfect DM's cloak as well. And it's quite a pretty green as well. So I just need to make it. So I might actually pull out my sewing stuff and do, on a Sunday, just do a sewing stream as well. And just finish off these bits and pieces. Because again, if I've got in my head that I'm going to Armageddon in Wellington, which is the end of March, start of April, then yeah. And like I said, if I start looking at accommodation now, I can start booking it, and then I should be able to find somewhere that's appropriate but also quite reasonable this far out. And start doing things like that, because the earlier you book it, the cheaper it is. And that way I can catch up with Fud again, back down there, and Whoop, Ruby, Jules, a whole bunch of Ice and Peaks. Like, there's a lot of people in Wellington that I could go and catch up with. So, yeah. And then, yeah, the other one that would be cool to go to is Palmerston North. And see, Palmerston North is only 2 hours from here. 2.5 hours, I think. So it's not far from here. And literally, it's the sort of thing where if I could find someone to drive me, we could go for the day and just come back. Like, there's no need for accommodation there. But it's finding someone for that. And so that would be cool, because if we're driving from here, then I could take my lollipop, because my lollipop will mount onto the side of my walking frame. So we can finally use the lollipop. But yeah, I know, it's really fun. I just love seeing all the costumes. It's one of my favorite things about the Armageddon, is having an excuse to dress up in costume and just walk around dressed up in costume and handing out spiritual weapons, aka lollipops. Give out so many lollipops. Oh, this lemon water was a good idea. It's hitting just right. So yeah, so to get back to where this whole tangent started off from, so what have you, apart from you have some pads that you're making, and Sandwich, feel free to, sorry, dungarees, I had to go and check. Sandwich, feel free to keep working on the dungarees and just ignore this, because I know you're trying to speed bake. Yeah. When you get a chance, is it more than just dungarees that you got to make, or have you got the bits already in your closet that you can pull? Last minute costume making. I got to see a little bit of Sammy's skirt that she's working on too before I passed out last night, and it looks so good, y'all. So good. And then I pretty much passed out immediately. Oh yeah, I'm heading in to get the fabric after my shower. Oh, I'm guessing the oh honey means you're making everything. You've prepped all your other stuff? Excellent. Good sandwich. Good sandwich. Alright, I think we can move on to the next layer, and let's use the nub. Let's use more of the tiny nib, but I do have a replacement for this one now. So we can officially retire this one if we need to. Excellent. One of the things that I always wanted to do was actually make a cosplay entirely out of crochet. Because, like, I can crochet and I can make up crochet, right? Like, the pattern itself isn't an issue, because I can make up all sorts, and I've made up very complicated crochet patterns before. It's just figuring out what I would want to crochet. But doing a crochet outfit would be really, really fun. Because, I mean, I have my rainbow jacket, and I love wearing that. Plus, it's also warm. Yeah, no, you can keep the platform pumps. I'll stick to my flats. It's so cool to see. I can't wait to see more photos. But yeah, if you get offered any gigs down this way, there's always, like, it's not the most comfortable of accommodation, but it's free accommodation. So there's always somewhere for you to crash here. It's my lounge. I have a little trolley fold down bed. My cousin says it's actually more comfortable to take the mattress off that and put it on the floor, FYI, but it's always here if you need it. So if you get an offer of a gig down this way but you're stuck for accommodation, just hit me up. And it's not the most comfortable, but it's free. There's a little bit of a drag scene down here. I met a couple of the drag queens when I did Priscilla. Coco still does the taxi drivers. She picks me up every once in a while in her taxi. Not a drag. Oh, good luck. May the shopping gods look down on you and bless you with all the bargains. One of your faves lives nearby? Ooh. Not getting cold. Well, I mean, I'm very clearly getting cold. Could keep telling myself that, but I think that's not the case. Ugh. I can't afford to get sick this week, though. That's the only thing. Like, there is a lot to do this week. Oh, we are just about to head into our first ad break. It has been nearly an hour. It's amazing how time flies. I mean, granted, we did spend a while at the start chatting about all the stuff that purchased at Armageddon and stuff. But yes, we're going to take this ad break. We do run ad breaks every hour so that we can stretch and hydrate. Obviously, I have been hydrating this whole way through because I'm living on lemon water at the moment. But make sure you take this opportunity to stretch, take any meds, hydrate yourself if you need to, do all your self-cares. I'll see you all in 3 minutes or so. Sorry, there's just crap on my screen as well. I need to give my laptop a good clean, actually. Yeah, no, I think I've got paint on the screen. Doesn't surprise me, I've got paint everywhere else. This is why I don't want to buy a fancy computer case when I do upgrade computer, because I'm just going to get paint all over it anyway, so it's fine. There's the ad break. Alright. Now we stretch. Oh! Could actually put away my breakfast egg plate. Oh, goodbye. The same to you. I can't wait to hear all about TwitchCon and all the stories. I've been watching Tay and MX Northwest stories on Instagram, and you know, where people have posted, I've been seeing little bits and pieces, so very cool to see. You look gorgeous, and I can't wait to catch up with you. Fly safe, lovely. Fly safe. Is that it? I don't know. My hands are sore. Oh. I got up from bed the other day when I was in Auckland, and I didn't stretch properly because I was busting to go to the bathroom, so I just forced myself to sit straight up. If you've ever snapped strands of dried spaghetti in half, that's how my back sounded as I sat up, because I had it stretched properly. It was just crunch, 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 crunch. I was like, oh, ho, 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 ho. But again, desperate for the bathroom, so we had to move. There's so much crap around as well. I moved the washing frames because I did all my washing before I left, but there's just shit everywhere. And this is another reason I can't get sick, because I need energy this week to clean. But it's bad. It's gotten really bad. This book is gorgeous, so I might need to look at getting her actual colouring books. So I got this Fantasy Kingdom special, and it's got colouring pages by Chris Ortega. I'll be looking at the actual colouring book. Oh my god, so pretty. So pretty. But welcome back, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us as we did the ad break. I stole some terrible candy chocolate. I used to love those Hershey's cookies and cream bars as a kid, but as an adult, I'm like, this is terrible. You love her colouring books? Yeah. She's been on my wish list for a while because I love her line work. But getting this, I'm just like, damn, I'm going to need her books. Right, they're just stunning. Right, that's going to be just so fun to colour with like the moon being a light source and the way the glow will be on her face. Oh, I can't wait. So, not that I need to start any new colouring pages, but I might be tempted to start a new colouring page. I need to finish this page, so we're well over 60 hours into this one now. But yeah, so depending how I feel, I might also do some of this off stream. Again, we're just working on the pieces that I've already shown you how I'm going to do them, which is the bunting, the background, and the floor. Is it just to try and smash for a bit more of this? I might try and do some of that off stream. And then maybe even start on some of the marbling, so I can work out and make sure I've got it down before I come back and show you on Friday how we're doing it, because I'd really like to finish this month, and we're going to be pushing to finish it as is, so the more that I could get done, the better. I did get a bit done when I was on holiday, but I was colouring pretty chill, and I did work on other things. We played board games, and I was just hanging out with family too. But yeah, we got a bunch of colouring I want to do. One of the things I will be doing later on is I will be doing a COVID test, just a safety thing. just want to figure out. I think tomorrow would technically be the day that it's like 3 days past exposure properly. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh no, today is the day to test. Okay, cool. Welcome back, Samsara. Hope you're going well, lovely. Yeah, so I've got a Mythomorphia page that's nearly done. I've got a Fairies and Dreamland page that is nearly done. Like all of these have less than an hour's worth of work to do. I want to get on with the Patreon one. I want to get that one finished this month too, so that we can move on to the next one, which is Tasha's. And then I want to get this one finished too. So if I can finish all those, like 2 of them have less than an hour. The Patreon one shouldn't have too much more work because it's now just shading. Everything's based and shaded. It's just going in and refining and detailing. And then it's this one. This is the big one. Takes a look. This is why I hate big, expensive areas. It's so freaking long. And this is where... Oh, what is that? What did I spill on there? Who knows? It actually looks like oil or something. Crap. I don't know if you can see it. Where's an eraser? Where's an eraser? Yeah, I can't work over certain sections though to weather it. Hopefully it's just smudge and not oil. It's oil. Fuck! Alright, let's get rid of all the excess crap. Yeah, no, it's on the door frame as well. Okay, it's okay on the door frame because we can pick it up with the marbling. And like, I don't even like using the eraser because you can see the difference. Yeah, you can see it in the back. You can see it in the back, it's oil. Yeah, I mean, it's not ruined. I'm just trying to figure out where it could have come from. Because that means there's something on my desk that is transferring. And I need to figure out where that is before I get more on. Like, it doesn't feel like my glove. Like, this doesn't feel like it's got residue on it. what else have I put on the page? I don't think I put my vape directly on the page. I put the magazine on there. There's nothing on there. I put the bits from Armageddon. Not seeing anything on there. Yeah, except I can't smell anything right now, hun, so I wouldn't be able to tell if it is vape fluid that I put on there. It would be the most logical thing that I accidentally got some vape fluid, because that is like a vegetable oil. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we'll have to figure it out. We'll just start working over it and see what it's like when we darken it. I mean, it's going to be darker down here anyway, so we might be able to work it in. It's just frustrating. I'm usually very, very careful about these sort of things because I don't want this to happen, but it does happen. But already dealing with a line down here from where I erased, and it erased the surface off, so it's actually got a different line there as well. You know what? Till I know for certain, we're just going to work with that on here too. Unless it's this, because this was on here. No. Yeah. It could even just be a simple thing like I had some oils on my hand after touching my face, because like I'm clammy right now, so my face is actually oily. My face usually isn't oily because I'm dry. I'm dry skin type. I'm dry everywhere. Everything's dry. I'm always adding oils to me, but right now I'm a little clammy and I'm actually a little oily. And not removing that one because I want that message there as a reminder, because I also need to pull out my hard drives because I did not get to my music hard drive before I started stream because it took so long to set everything up. Excuse me. But, like I said, one of the cool things about the trip to Auckland was that I have very nearly finished my ink tints collection. Now, ignore this turquoise because that's actually an old colour, and when I created this colour chart, I didn't realise that's a deleted colour. So I just have to get the third, and then burnt orange, hot red, and crimson. So I actually only have 4 colours left to go. And then I have all 72 that are available in the original. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And that is great because I ended up getting green aquamarine, and I realised that might solve something that I've been waiting on for, like getting the right colour for something. For God, I can't word today. For a page in Alien Worlds, I think the green aquamarine will solve what I was thinking of. Alright, we need some orange because we now have some glow to deal with. We need to start working out this blend. So we'll actually do the yellow to orange in a little bit, but we'll start mapping out where the walls are actually a bit more orange. Then we bring in a darker orange. Start building that up. Actually need to do a colour swatching stream, I think, and re-swatch all my pencils. I like my little colour charts like this, but I want to fully colour in sort of how I've done here and make the colour swatches a bit bigger and do from dark to light pressure, and then have the box of solid. And in the case of the ink tints, this little extra box, this is the unactivated colour, and then this is the activated colour, because they do change colour when you activate them as well. But I also want to make all my colour charts the same size so that they can live on a clip, and then I also want to put a little bit of extra at the top so that I can clip them and not lose any of the colour chart. I feel like I have not done that glow anywhere near as bright. Well, I haven't done the yellow yet. Maybe the orange does extend up more. We can always extend the orange back out where we blend the yellow. I've still got more blending to do, so it's okay. We just need this in place so we can blend in the red. So yeah, might be a bit more chiller and lurkier type stream today. That's quite alright if you all need to lurk and do things, because I'm definitely in a lot more of a chill mood today, so we never mind lurkers, but we really don't mind lurkers today. As I said, I'm probably going to be a bit more chiller. I really enjoy getting into my colouring zone again. So that leaves that ready to go for when we start bringing in the browns down there. We might have to hold a nub retirement ceremony though, because I really think this one's gonna be officially retired today. I took all my colouring stuff on the bus with me back, and I didn't end up colouring at all during the entire trip. I ended up dozing for most of it. I was so shattered. Alright, let's get our yellow. In fact, while we're here, we're also going to swap back in our white. So I swapped a few of my smaller pencils out with their big counterparts, and then kept the small pencils with me to try and use up. But again, I was very optimistic about how much I was going to colour. And so I wanted to have, I didn't want to run out of these pencils when I knew I had a backup at home. So like all my greys, I took the full length versions of all these slightly smaller pencils, like this one. And then I didn't end up doing anything with the greys, so it's fine. But no, I did do a little bit on the wool, because there's a little bit of grey on the wool. getting there. The candles are getting there. This is basically what it is, though, is it's just a lot of layering. Layer upon layer upon layer of pencil. You know what I forgot to grab at the art store that I was going to grab? Pencil extenders. Although they are quite pricey at the art store, so I should see if I can find them online cheaper. Because I need like a bunch of pencil extenders. These extenders are lovely, but they're like $10 a piece. I leave it on screen for the section I'm working on. It's okay, we're quite zoomed out anyway. I think we're going to take a break from that section. We're going to keep on going on down here as well. Alright, so what I need is that Bistra? That's Bistra. And while we're here, we'll take our tape and we will mark our Bistra so I know I have got a replacement for it now. So yeah, this is a common trick that I do with my pencils, is I use a washi that I can't really use. This one's got like a bunch of writing on it, so I'm not going to use it as washi, like for clothes or anything. And then I just go around the end of my pencils to let to mark the pencils that, you know, I've got a backup for it when it gets to a certain size. Alright, what I need is this one. Pretty sure I did end up grabbing a replacement for this one too, but that one will be in the new pencils, which are actually in my Inktense case right now, because they can travel safe that way. Because we don't like shattered cores. You should pull those out and mark their counterparts. Then add them to the pencil container. have to find the energy after stream to go to the veggie shop to get some veggies and maybe some tofu, because I get the feeling we're going to want some soup for dinner, but I am out of veg. And a couple of eggs left, hence why I just did egg for breakfast when I finally felt like breakfast. We start blending it up here, because that's where we need it to blend into. Itchy nose. She getting tidy. She getting so tidy. Nub, tidy little nubbito. I think we've managed to hide the oil spill pretty well. It's a bit hard to tell where it was, which is the main thing. Alright, so we just need another pencil extender. We need our dark grey, and we're just going to darken down the bottom here. Again, there's a top-down light also affecting things, so the bottom would be just a little bit darker again. Not greatly, but there would be just a little bit. Back to Tiny Deb.
I shouldn't have tried to blend those. Just annoying little dots. I've got to work out why that's happening and how to stop it. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. So much easier when you put a little something behind you. I wonder where the heck my COVID tests are. I don't think I can do one right now because I've got a throat lozenge in my mouth. those Coles fruit lozenger things, they're so disgusting, but they really do the job. Also trying to crunch that because now it's stuck in my teeth. Of the red based. Now I can start working out the brown, because at this stage the brown should be part of and building up. Oh, good try. It's a pretty good lurky stream. Good luck. I hope you feel better soon. I hope everything gets sorted in terms of the bank and your back and just everything in general. Thank you so much for lurking. It really is a good lurky stream today. I just in that sort of space for a lurk. Especially when doing something like a background, it's so boring. But I hope you're enjoying seeing it come together, but I'm aware the background is incredibly boring. It's a lot of just working in the same area over and over again. But it really does help set the piece. Like, I love the red. We are just about to head into our next ad break, which is great because now we're going to go get some more hot water and refresh this lemon water and get the actual lemon slice out, because now it's actually too lemony, but if I take the slice out and put it in fresh hot water, it'll be good again. So I'm going to get this ad break started. I'm going to put you on the Be Right Back screen and just do a couple bits. So this will be it'll probably be a bit longer than 3 minutes, but she'll be sweet. So I'll see you all after the break. Make sure you grab yourself something to drink. Stay hydrated. Alright, sorry about that. Took a little longer than anticipated, but it happens. Okay. Hey, let's get back to it. See if we can get this section finished off. But yes, I have my refreshed cup of lemon tea now. Pat, hello! How are you going today, lovely? Apologies if you were lurking there during that long break. I just had to go in. Ugh, excuse me. I had to go and make a phone call deal with something. I'm doing good. I'm a little under the weather, as you can hear. But my weekend at the Armageddon was good. You're waiting for me to stream. Oh, I'm sorry. Like I said, I was away for the Armageddon for the weekend, but we're back now. It was a good trip though. But yeah, cold. But I had an absolute blast being away and doing all sorts. Buying lots of lovely bits and pieces and checking out all the amazing costumes and getting to dress up in my own cosplay and just having a blast. It was a really good weekend away though. Kind of cold. But the price you pay. But yeah, I'm sorry that you had to wait, but I'm back now. It was really, really fun. It was a really good weekend. And then it's also just good for me and the mindset of I can still go travelling and do things, and you know, I have to take the bus and all sorts of stuff, but it's doable, you know? So No, that's fine, Pat. That's absolutely fine. It's been a very chill, lurky stream. Most people are just lurking away. Again, I'm a little under the weather, so we're just keeping it chill. But we're working on this. I did a little bit while I was away, so I've done a bit of the background. I didn't get done as much as I was hoping to get done while away, because I'd set up to do the bunting, the floor, and the background, and we got this side completely done and a bit of this side of the background done, but that's as far as I got, because things happen, you know. I was away, and I was on holidays, so we did holiday things. So I didn't get as much colouring as I was hoping to done, but we did get a little bit done. That's so good, Pat. You're not late, you're here exactly when you're meant to be. Yeah, it won't be a particularly long stream today. We're just gonna chill and enjoy, but I will definitely call it at 4 hours if I make it that far. But 4 hours is gonna be my absolute max. Which is still just under 2 hours away. But we're also doing the self-care today, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, it was a really, really good time. I got to catch up with a couple of people, including some people that hang out here in the chat, which was really nice. And yeah, I started colouring my Christmas Kanoko Egusa picture that you printed. Excellent! I have that one printed that I'm hoping to get to in December. It's such a cute picture. I have so many pictures. It's so good though. I really love her work, and she's really lovely. Like, she's always commenting on my pages on Instagram, which is always really nice as well. I can't wait to see what you do with it. I know that there's a bunch of stuff in the Discord I need to go and catch up on, because I just didn't even get to it. You brought 2 colouring pages from Temu today. Oh, okay. I didn't realise they did colouring. That's cool. Top pages, 2 books. Ooh, even better. I didn't realise that they had colouring books. That's cool. Hopefully they're good ones. I know that there's been a real trend in the YouTube videos of people being like colouring supply haul from Temu and stuff like that, but I hadn't seen anyone buy actual books off Temu. So I really like this person's work on the Discord. They colouring books with my hoo-hoo markers, and it's beautiful. I want to do that. Yeah. Alcohol markers make it really easy for colouring certain things, because as long as you work smoothly and fast, they actually dry really flat, and there's no streakiness, which is what I like about them. But of course I only work on single-sided books, but it's a good way to do it. I actually got some new colouring books. A couple of them are around me right now. I picked up this one this morning, another colouring heaven. This is Chris Ortega. The work is gorgeous. Such gorgeous work. So I'm looking forward to working in that. And I can use markers on Colouring Heaven magazine, which is nice. But there's one that I got that's all cats. It's Teresa Goodridge, and it's cute cats, and it looks pretty cute. So I'm looking forward to having a proper flip through of that. Yeah, I was wondering if it was Perfection. Perfection does some really gorgeous stuff. Perfection does pop into the Twitch chat every once in a while too. Yeah, I think I've got a couple of them to catch up. I know. Yeah, there's 8 in the gallery for me to check up on. Yeah, I'm a bit behind. But yeah, feel free to comment in there. I can see that you've actually commented in a couple of them, which is excellent. What I just want to check. Yeah, I've still got a bit to check up on in there and stuff. I'll get there. Sorry, my brain's like a little right now, and my brain is not cooperating to check what I want to check. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was actually checking out, because I was like, I don't actually know Perfection's pronouns, so we'll just stick with they for the moment. You can actually choose your pronouns on the Discord, but I just can't comprehend how to find their pronouns, so I was just going to do a pronoun check. But yeah, actually that's one of the redeems that I was also going to set up, is like to do a pronoun check so that we can check what people's pronouns are. And you can press it if you want to share your pronouns. And then check on my pronouns, and then if people wish to share their pronouns, they can share them as well. Some people may not choose to. If you're using Chrome, you can actually get an extension as well that you can go and choose your pronouns on, and it will show people's pronouns in the chat, which is quite good as well. So if you're ever in some people's chat and like you see their Twitch overlay chat has pronouns beside some users' names, it's from this extension. I think it's Eligijo or something. I don't know, I'd have to look it up again. My brain's not comprehending right now. The pronouns are very important though. So we do, we do try to be respectful of people and their pronouns. I do know it can be a lot, especially if you're not used to it, but also this is a safe space and we accept people as they are. So whatever pronouns they wish to use, whatever names they wish to use, that is who they are, and that's who they are in this chat, and that is absolutely fine. I struggle with it a little bit, but not more for the concept of like when I was a kid, I thought we were all like the Mr. Potato Head toy where we could just swap out bits whenever we wanted or not have bits, or I just kind of presumed it was all along those lines as a kid. And then I was happy, joy, joy, happy, 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 happy, joy, 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 do do do. Yeah. I know, I find the whole concept of like just be whoever you want to be. I don't understand people get up in arms about it, like ugh, just let people be who they want to be, because that's who they are, and they should be allowed to be who they are, because everyone should be able to be themselves, and it doesn't affect you, so just let it be. I don't know, people are weird. It's okay, it usually does. And the sound alerts are there to have fun with. It's a good sound alert. Plus my middle name is Joy, so I like giving a little piece of myself, aka joy to everyone. Joy, joy, joy. I get the feeling I'm going to be going for a lot of lemons at the moment. I should get some ginger and make some lemon and ginger hot water. Oh, that's good. Oh, it means I do have to go and mobilise, so ugh. I'd have to go around the corner. There's a little grocery. There's like a little centre that has a greengrocer and Asian supply goods, and then there is a South African supply shop, grocery shop. There is a butchery, and then there is a bakery, and there's also a bottle store. So I can get most things from there if I need to. And it's good because then I don't have to mobilise all the way to the supermarket on days like today where I'm clearly not got the spoons to do that. I could just walk around there, grab some bits, and then be done. But I'm still going to walk around the block. Yeah, it's kind of part and parcel of doing Armageddon though. Like, anytime you go to a con, it's the con cold. We all know about the con cold. I knew it was a risk, and being immune compromised, it's even more of a risk. And it's 3 days after, so it would be the day that I start showing symptoms. I could start, like last night, I could feel I was starting to get a bit of a cold. I was getting a splitting headache, and I was just shattered. And so I did go to bed, and I could tell that it was just like, I was on a phone call with Samsara while she was sewing her skirt, and I ended up having to turn the phone call down because the noise of the sewing machine and the stream, it was just a lot. So I could still hear her when she chatted, but it kept everything else quiet because just everything was like pounding in my head. Pasta parcel. And subtitles come up with some strange titles sometimes. The subtitles struggle enough with my New Zealand accent, and then you throw in a cold as well, and it's just like, it's struggling to do. Alright, now we can start darkening this a little bit more, because at this stage the walls would have a bit more brown. New Zealand exit. My exit. Ugh, all the liquids. I've read once about, or watched something, I can't remember, again, foggy. So apparently as Kiwis we have a real tendency to smush all our syllables together, so we do have to really watch how we enunciate certain things. And I try to do that because I am aware, like I can see the little preview, enunciate was add C8 set of eds. That's just, no, not even close, subtitles, not even close. Duh. Thank you, Pat. It's very sweet of you. Ugh. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying my cold chaos. I normally call these streams chill colouring chaos, and I almost called it chill cold chaos. Because it is, we do keep it chill, but there's usually something a bit chaotic. Glitter, 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 glitter. So we're just trying to smooth out this background. Again, I know the background is quite boring. This is kind of why I wanted it all done off stream. So I could come in and just like work on some more interesting stuff. But we didn't quite get there. But I do like how it's coming together. And now you're starting to see the light effect as well. Move that up so you don't get the shine. But you're starting to see the area where it's the lightest, and then how it moves into the darkness. So I do need to come in here and finish blending that little section because that's a little too light. We just need to bring the orange up a bit. But we are getting there. Like, having the background in place is really helping set it in a lot more. Then we'll finish off the bunting and the floor, and then we can start on these pillars and stuff. decide how we're gonna tackle them in terms of the marbling. If it's too complicated, I may not even end up marbling them. I may just do them like a creamy colour. But it would be nice to do the marble effect. And then figure out how we're doing this, whatever this is. I feel like this should be a fireplace and we should have a fire in here, except if I did that, that should have had a glow effect from the fire and I should have put that in to begin with. So it's a bit late now to add in the glow effect from the fire. Although it wouldn't be many things affected, it would just be in here. The hardest thing is dealing with the fact that the fire would also be affecting the cake. And we could make that one an orange light instead of the yellow light to keep it clear that it's not the candles, it's a fire. But again, I should have done that from the start if I was going to do that as a fireplace. But that's what I kind of think it's meant to be, is actually a fireplace. But I guess we'll just do it as a balcony and like bench or something. But yeah, it's starting to come together and it's going to look really good when it is eventually done. I just hope I can finish it this month. At least I now have the pencils to finish it. Make sure. I guess it's just too warm for a fire. It could be. I do like doing fire effects. It's just another form of light, but it's fun. It's fun to draw fire. I got reminded a little while ago about the catching fire piece of fan art I did. That was a lot of fun. I did a lot of work on the fire of that. I think there was a time lapse on my YouTube channel, like from back in the day when I used to do the time lapses of my drawings and colouring.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends. And when I'm with friends, I like to have fun.
Fun. I do like to have fun with friends. That's why I like streaming and hanging out with y'all. Y'all are my online friends and we have a lot of fun here. I hope we have fun here. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, hit the camera again. I gotta learn to stop hitting the webcam. Alright, I think it might be easier to actually work this way now. But we need to change that so it gets a better light. And then we can actually bring you in a bit. I needed to check what they sound like. Oh, good. Fun fact about that one, whenever that clip happens in a VOD, I have to fully cut it out. It's easy enough to do. It's such a good song though. It's such a staple on this channel. The amount of times we've played the final countdown. And that's my earworm that constantly lives in my head.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
I need to turn that one up. It's super duper quiet. We don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents. Violets, channel points. It's already at max volume. Damn. No, it's a good one to play. It's a good sound bite, but I might need to tune it up a bit because it's a bit quiet. At least it sounds quiet to me. I don't know how it is for y'all, but it's definitely quiet my end. But it's already on max, so I might see if I can swap it for a boosted one or something.
I demand chaos!
It was very quiet there too, yeah. It sounded it. It's not often played, so I actually haven't had a chance to check that one in a while. It's good to know. I'll look into it a bit later on. I'll add it to my to-do list of stream fix-ups. It did. It was just very quiet. I can replay it. So what we'll do is we'll pause the music.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
You have 283 now. Basically, it's Bob Ross saying we don't make mistakes, we have happy accidents. But I'll see if I can swap it out for one that's a bit louder or something. Or I'll just swap it out for a new soundbite. They're just a bit of fun. These are a lot of fun things. And eventually when I get the spoons, which probably won't be this week, I will get on to getting some sounds tied in with the other redeems. So like when you redeem a hydrate, should play some sounds on that, and different bits and pieces when you redeem first should come up with a little sound. But I don't think that'll be this week because Brain is like, nah. Yay, you found the menu. Ooh, are you back home? Are you working from home, or did you just find a copy online? No, you found it online? Excellent. It's quite handy how you can find a lot of them online now. Oh my goodness, yes, Pat, you should go to sleep. It's all good. We're back to the regular schedule. We'll be back on Friday. We'll be back on Sunday with the big long streams again, provided we're feeling all right. Good afternoon. Well, thank you. Yes, you have a good night's sleep, and we'll catch you around. We'll be back into the routine now, so we'll be back streaming, and depending how I feel, we may even do some more. I've got some plans for some things coming up, so yeah, it just depends on the health. I'm trying to get rid of the cold. It's the massive cup of lemon water. But have a good sleep. This should get some ginger. I think I had like minced ginger in a jar, but it's like got salt and stuff to preserve it, so I don't think I want to put that in my tea. Should get some fresh ginger to go with the lemons. And before anyone suggests it, I know traditionally people will put in honey too, but I actually don't like honey. I'd rather just have lemon and hot water. And get that vitamin C. Even if honey is good for its antibacterial properties and anti-inflammatory. Ugh. Occasionally I'll have honey on a piece of bread with some peanut butter. I don't think I'm actually going to make it to 2 o'clock, to be perfectly honest, so I think we'll be calling it at 1. The head is really starting to pound, so, but still getting a few hours of work in. I'm happy with that, and I'm happy to catch up with y'all and get a bit more of this done. But yeah, the head's really starting to pound and I'm starting to see double, so I think that's a sign that I should probably actually stop and go and have a sleep. Because again, we are also self-caring. So, I'm hitting my camera. I'm going to finish this section of the brown so that at least I know everywhere's got the same layer. Then I think we'll find somebody to raid into. And then I'll go and curl up in bed and have a nap. Although if I want to go to the fruit and veg shop, I need to do it before I have a nap, because they'll be closed by the time I get up from the nap for work, go to work, and then they'll be done. And then I have to walk to the supermarket. Oh, I wish it wasn't so expensive to get groceries delivered. Yeah, I will. I can tell. Like, I really did want to come and stream, and I was feeling, you know, semi-alright in terms of stream. But I knew it wouldn't be a long one, so I knew we would be, like I already said to myself, it would be a hard finish at 2, regardless of how I felt. But yeah, I don't think I'm even going to push myself to 2. Because, again, we are under the weather, which is understandable. But I did really want to come and get a few more hours done and just catch up with y'all, and I'm really glad that we did get this opportunity. Like, we got a bit of work done. We literally just have in here now to finish off for the background, and then the walls are all done. And then we can move on to the next section. And you know, like, I'll go down for a nap, do some work, and then tonight a bunch of cool people usually stream, so I'll go and hang out in those streams and do some more colouring while I'm hanging out in people's streams. Samsara maybe Samsara has rehearsal tonight. It's tomorrow night. Samsara is a cool person in streaming. I mean, Samsara is a cool person regardless, but tomorrow. I think tonight is Ruby. It's usually Vi, which maybe, depending when your plane gets in, although I hope she's also having a night off and relaxing. There's usually a few people on. Alright. So, have you sent me an email as to why you've cancelled and refunded my order? Because I actually really wanted that, and I would like to know why you've cancelled it. Nope, just cancelled and refunded. That's annoying. So, you know how I've been talking about wanting to get the Lord of the Rings colouring book? I found it on TradeMe and it was only $8.99, and so I grabbed it because it was brand new and $8.99 plus like $8.99 shipping, so it was $18 for the colouring book. still cheaper than getting it from eBay or anywhere else. It was going to cost me $40 everywhere else, so I grabbed it, but it's been refunded to me and no explanation why. Oh my god, sound asleep. Hello, you've come in right as I'm ending because I've got the con cold and I'm feeling a little under the weather, so we're going to raid out and go say hi to people. But hello, yes, I got to see sound asleep at Armageddon and I got to see a little bit of the game and I got to say a quick hi, and then every time I went back to their stall they were overwhelmed with people and I couldn't get back in. And also because I went and saw Random Fun, another person in here, usually they're travelling back right now, and they weren't sure they're going to get to your stall, so I gave them the little adaptory card that I got from you because I was like, well, I could go back and get another one, right? And then every time I came past your stall it was just chaos and shocker and I was going to get it back in there. So, but it was so good to see. It's so cool, it looks so good, it's so cute, the art is gorgeous. Will do. I will do. Or you could just send me a photo of it. Save yourself a stamp. No, they are cute cards. I was like, I'm pretty sure you'll have one left over, so I'll just message you after Armageddon and be like, so, do you have any more? Do you have any more codes? Because I want to play one of the team members. Alright, I think I know where we're going to go. It's kind of a regular raid for us. But it's anywhere better to go. So, make sure you take that little raid message and we're going to go and raid the lovely Sydney. Sydney is a really good place to go raid. It will be a bit of a raid and run from me because I'm going to go to bed. But yeah, Stardust Sydney is lovely. Good time over there, and also does really cute, gorgeous artwork. It looks like she's working on something really, really cool. So yeah, I'm sorry it was such a short stream, but also we love self-care around here, so we're taking advantage of that. We are going to do some self-care. I am going to go and crawl into bed and have a bit of a nap, keep the hydration up. At this stage I am planning on being back on Friday, but I will of course let everyone know if this does turn out to be more than a cold and I need to take some time off for health. But yeah, so good to see you all. I can't thank you enough for being here. It's because of you all being here supporting the channel. Not only does it make me want to come back and stream, you guys literally help finance part of that trip. So with your watching of the ads and subbing, you help finance the pencils. And just your support really helps get me through. So I really cannot genuinely thank you all enough for being here and being a part of this channel. And I can't wait to see you all again on Friday. If not earlier. You never know. You never know. Probably Friday. But yeah, make sure you copy that raid message to post in when we go and see Cindy, and let's go on over there. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you all on Friday. Bye.